Hey guys, NitroburnerX here, and I have returned to say welcome to Let's Play Mario Kart 64, brought to you by GameOne.com. And so, as you can see, the background is completely different because I unlocked extra mode. So, I'm going to play single player and select all 4 races, but I'm going to do 50 first. Now you get 8 characters, but I always pick Luigi because he is awesome. And I'm going to start with the Mushroom Cup. Now, there's like 4 courses and 4 levels, so, it's a lot of fun. And, the first thing to do is make sure that you don't hold the A button too long, because otherwise, you'll slip. A is to accelerate when you hold it, and B is the brake. The right trigger is to, if I remember correctly, unleash your weapons, which is by those mystery boxes that you saw, and they give you all sorts of goodies against your opponents. But like for first place, you don't really get good, like some really high level items. You just get like the green shell, which fires projectiles, but you have to aim carefully, otherwise it could backfire, and that happens to me a lot because, well, I'm not that great. Anyways, so my strategy is use the green shell, hold it for a while, and then when your opponent gets near, you crush it with it. And the other thing is, like, it varies, like, for example, like for first place, you get the fake mystery box, which if you touch, it will explode, which I like. And it gives you a banana peel, which if you touch, you'll slip for momentarily, but then you can continue. And green shells, yeah, if you get hit, like, it just sends you back a little, and then you can go forward, but it's really annoying. So anyways, I'm just going to get a lot of those items. If I were like in second place, third place, or below, like the lower that you go, the higher the items is, and your chances to make a comeback. And, it's not a bad thing. It's actually a great thing, because, it gives a fair, try to make a comeback, instead of like, oh, I can't never, beat this guy because he has all these items and I get these shitty items. No, you get good items like lightning ball or the star power. I don't know what their names are exactly, so if I, like pronounce them wrong, or I, say, hey, dumbass, that's not what it's called, then I apologize. So yeah, anyways, this is Luigi's Highway, and of course, one of my favorites, because it's like the very beginning and the introduction to this game, and it's quite awesome. The other thing is, if you have like a fake box, just go by nearby the real ones, and then that way it'll confuse your opponent. And often a lot, I don't know why, but when I finish the race, a lot of times Luigi slips to the banana peel, and I'm not sure why, but I think it's funny and it's stylish for the win. Clumsy finish for the win. So the way it goes is like you get 9 points for first, second 6, third is 3, and fourth is 1, and the rest nothing. Here's Moo Moo Farm, and it's not hard. You just gotta watch out for gophers, because if you go by them, they'll explode. And the dumbest I am, I didn't release the A trigger fast enough. So yeah, sorry. Alright, now here's this one. It's called the Blue Spike Shell, and that attacks anyone who's near the first player. It's very useful too. And here are the red shells. They're like heat-seeking missiles, but since I have 3 of them, they also act as a shield. So good stuff. It's really good to have red shells by your side. But they have their disadvantage. For example, if there's no opponent nearby, or there's a nearby trap like banana peels or fake boxes or any of those, then it'll just hit that instead. So you have to be really careful, and you also must have a visual sight of your opponent, otherwise it's not going to work, and that can really suck. So yeah, I had the 3 green shells, which acts as shields, and I'm going to use them to ram up my opponents and at the same time protect myself. And the shroom, if you have 1 of them, they'll accelerate. If you have 3 of them, it'll accelerate you 3 times, and if you have the golden shroom, you accelerate as many times as you want until the time limit is over, which I think it's like 20 seconds if I'm correct. So I release it for no apparent reason, because I like to do that and use the shroom to demonstrate. because I like to show the items. I can't really show all the items. If I can, that'll be great, but I'm not sure. We'll see as this walkthrough goes through. Anyways, just same strategy. Use the green shell to knock off your opponents, and from time again, it does help a lot. So for the win, I'm gonna use the nitros, and there you go. But the one reason I get my username is because I love playing racing games, and since I was really good with Mario Kart, I gave myself the title NitroburnerX. And the X is, just to make it sound more interesting. So yeah, you get, like I said, 4 levels and 4 different courses. So, the key is try to get 3 of them at least out of 4 first place. If you can do that, then you'll be in great shape. So this is the beach. Now you have to be careful not to go into the water, otherwise you'll drown. And what I showed off is the lightning. It shrinks your opponent, stops them a little bit, and you can stomp on them. Yeah, poor Yoshi. And I like Yoshi too, and I apologize for that, but this is a race, and I'm here to win. Win, damn it! So, for 50cc and 100cc, I just plan to, easily go through first place. And here's Star Power. It makes you invincible. It gives you nitros for temporary time, and if anyone touches you, they explode on contact. It is the most awesome creation ever. I love that power. The lightning and star power, it will help you tremendously when it comes to this kind of race. Because anything can go. Especially when the AI goes a little crazy and does some really crazy stuff. Like, watch out for banana peels, keep your eyes open. Oh, and another thing is that you see that ramp over there with that big hole? If you actually have one shroom, and for the right timing, you can actually go through that, and it's a shortcut. And there's another long ramp right over there, like you can see that long ramp. If you have like 3 of those shrooms, or 1 of them at least, you can actually go through that and make an epic land. But I don't plan to do that because, I just want to play it safe. Sorry. Maybe in 100cc I might try to, but it's not really that easy, and I don't really remember exactly how to execute that well. All I remember when I was a kid was that I had to use a shroom and I just had to go really fast. But I'm not sure if it might work, so again, it's all like luck. You have to get your timing right. So for now, I'm just gonna play the same old strategy because it's working and it's the best strategy for me, and so yeah, there you go. And poor Yoshi, he's gonna get hit by green shells a lot. But it's a race, so too bad. So more bananas and all that good stuff. And yet I will win a victory.
I'm a Luigi. No matter what.
I haven't talked this much in a while, so you're gonna have to forgive me. Anyways, let's see, what else is there? What is the extra? The extra is like, it's not faster, it's the same speed as 150. The only difference is the courses are completely flipped, like they're backwards. You had to go through the race backwards. Now this is, I forgot the name of it, but anyways, for this course, the only thing you have to be careful for is the sand and the train. If you hit the train, you will explode. And if you go by the sand, it'll just slow you down. So, just be very careful. Don't get, too hasty. But, in other words, try and do as quickly as you can, but as cautiously as you can for this course. Now, here's a good strategy. If you have like 3 of them, just go through that, and it's like a simple shortcut. It's like one of the most awesome shortcuts I've, ever done. And, if you also notice, there's like a lot of signs lately. Like, they just put billboards of their names. I'm not sure why. I guess it's for fun. But, nevertheless, it is a lot of fun. And the multiple bananas, it just gives you 5 of them. But, it can be really useful. Let's see, is there any other items I could think of? No, not really. it's actually really nice with all the backgrounds. You know, there's like interesting things going on. You don't have to just look at the race all the time. Sometimes you could just enjoy the scenery. But if you're in the 150, concentrate on the race. Please, just concentrate on that race, because your opponent will do something so crazy and so upsetting to you that it would just make you want to smash the controller. But I think that's just me, so yeah. Oh well. Alright, let's see what I get. And another green. Same thing again. Now, the good thing with the green shell is that if you get one shell, you can actually fire backwards, but you can't do that with the red shell. I'm not sure why. And if you have 3 of them, you only can shoot forward. And yeah. Let's see. Just same old strategy. When you have a fake boss, like what I'm going to demonstrate right now, just keep it until like to the point where you get to the real ones and just drop it there. Like that, because it can actually confuse your opponents. But just remember where you place it, because if you don't remember where you place it, it's gonna hurt and backfire. So again, just be cautious. As you can see, I'm just gonna get lots of bananas, green shells, maybe some red shells, and sometimes maybe that fake box, that fake mystery box. And so for the win, I've won the gold in perfection. And for those who cheat in this game, just experiment with it. Don't really use it, because otherwise that's just pointless. The point is just trying to use it and, you know, go along with it, because it's really easy once you get used to it. So how the ceremony goes, you get fireworks and you go by the castle where Super Mario 64, which they restock it for some reason, but you know, limited time, you know, it's like only been 1 year. It's released in 1999, and Super Mario 64 was released in 1998, so you know, it's like a small gap. It was really popular when Super Mario 64 was getting really high ratings, and it to this day it's still one of the best, if not the best, Nintendo 64 game ever. So, how you win? You get this giant floating fish, and then it spits out your trophy. Ugh, that doesn't sound too bright. And the trophy, it gets its nice sparkling stars, like raining down on you, like saying, you are victorious. You have defeated the cup, so you deserve it. And, you know, I'm just going to do, like, for each video, you know, one at a time. So, yeah, I will see you with the flower cup. For the win, Luigi, for the win.